Deep in the winding river of Misty Hollow, a playful group of otters gathered beneath the willow trees. This wasn't just any group. It was the Secret Strength Society, a special club of otters who sometimes felt a little different, a little unsure, and a little lost. Leo, a small brown otter with bright eyes, had always struggled with feeling left out. No matter how hard he tried, it seemed like the other otters always had their own little teams, leaving him on the sidelines. His parents reassured him that he was wonderful just as he was. But deep inside, he wondered if he just wasn't interesting enough. Leo spent a lot of time alone, skipping pebbles across the water, watching the dragonflies dance, dreaming of the day he'd find a place where he truly belonged. Opal, soft-furred and gentle, doubted her own abilities. She feared she was never quite brave enough, never quite strong enough to do the things the other otters did so easily. She had grown up hearing whispers that she was the gentlest otter in Misty Hollow. Her soft nature made her a peacemaker, but it also made her question whether she had the courage to keep up with the bold, daring otters. She watched her friends leap from towering rocks into deep pools, chasing fish through the winding currents, and laughed along with them. But when they encouraged her to try, doubt curled up in her heart. She wasn't sure if she'd ever be strong enough to be brave. Finn, quick and clever, often felt his ideas weren't important. Whenever he suggested something new, his voice seemed to fade into the ripples, unheard. He was bursting with ideas. Clever tricks for catching fish, new games to play, even inventions to make life easier along the riverbank. But whenever he spoke up, it seemed like his words drifted away before anyone truly listened. He wasn't the loudest or the biggest, and sometimes he worried that meant his voice wasn't meant to be heard. Finn found himself staying quiet more and more, afraid that if he kept offering ideas no one cared about, maybe he would start believing that his thoughts didn't matter at all. One afternoon, as the willow trees danced in the breeze and the river lapped gently at the shore, Leo, Opal, and Finn sat together, tails curled close. "We should make a promise," Leo said, his voice steady. "Whenever one of us feels small or forgotten, we remind each other how special we are." Opal nodded, her whiskers twitching thoughtfully. "And whenever one of us is scared, we'll stand beside them until they feel strong." Finn grinned, flicking his tail. "And if someone feels unheard, we'll listen. Really listen." And so, the Secret Strength Society was born. Their first adventure came sooner than expected. As they set off on a journey through the reeds, searching for the biggest, shiniest fish to bring back to their den, they heard a faint cry. A tiny otter pup stuck between the rocks. Opal took a deep breath. Fear tingled through her fur. But then she felt Leo's paw on her back. "You're brave," he whispered. Summoning all her courage, Opal slid between the rocks, her small frame moving easily where others could not. She gently nudged the pup, guiding him to safety. Finn, noticing the pup shivering, used his quick thinking. "Follow me," he said, leading the little one through the warmest currents, wrapping him in comfort. Leo stayed close, keeping watch, making sure no one was left behind. When they finally reached the den, the other otters gathered around, amazed at what they had done. "I never thought I was brave," Opal whispered, staring at the rescued pup cuddled beside her. "You are," Leo said. "And I didn't know my ideas mattered," Finn added. "They do," Opal smiled. Leo looked at his friends, then at the warm circle surrounding them. "And maybe I was never really left out," he murmured. "Maybe I just needed to find the right place." From that day forward, the Secret Strength Society wasn't just a secret between the three of them. It became a promise that spread throughout Misty Hollow. A promise that no otter was ever truly alone. After rescuing the lost otter pup, word of the Secret Strength Society spread. More otters wanted to join. Not because they were weak, but because they knew that sometimes everyone needed someone to remind them of their strengths. One evening, the society gathered under the silver glow of the moon. The water glistened and the reeds whispered in the wind. Just as they were about to begin their meeting, a frazzled young otter named Milo rushed up, his fur sticking out wildly. I lost my family," Milo sniffled, his voice trembling. "I was playing too far downstream, and now I can't find my way home." Leo immediately stepped forward. "We'll help you. You're not alone." Opal gently patted Milo's back. "We'll figure this out together." Finn thought for a moment. Then, his eyes sparkled with an idea. "Milo, can you remember anything about where you were playing? What did the trees look like? The water?" Milo sniffled. The water was very clear, and there were tall rocks nearby. And the air smelled sweet, like berries." Finn clapped his paws together. "I know where that is. It's near the berry groves. We'll just have to follow the sweetest scent in the wind." Leo took the lead, making sure Milo stayed close. Opal comforted him with soft words, helping him stay calm. Finn raced ahead, sniffing the breeze and leading them through the moonlit riverbanks. Finally, they reached the berry groves. A group of otters stood there, looking worried. Milo's family! Milo's mother rushed forward, scooping him into a hug. "You found your way back!" Milo smiled, wiping his tears. "They helped me." The other otters looked at Leo, Opal, and Finn with admiration. "You've built something special," Milo's mother said. "Strength isn't just about swimming fast or climbing high. It's about lifting each other up, and that's what you all do." Leo, Opal, and Finn exchanged happy glances. The Secret Strength Society had helped yet another otter. And with every adventure, they learned that true strength wasn't just in their own paws, but in the way that they stood together.